Yeah, so I'm gonna be revealing today to you what is my biggest fear with the R3065 conversion that I'm facing. I know everyone has been thinking that it's the wiring harness that's so complicated to do, but to be honest, the wiring harness is complicated, yes, but it's not difficult for me to do because I've got a lot of wiring experience. My biggest fear that I've got is, let me show you quickly over here. That's the steering rack transfer that needs to be done. So we need to get the Passat steering rack fitted into the T5, and that's because this is a hydraulic system, that's an electronic system, and we need to get that in here. But to do that, there's a lot of modification work that needs to be done. The T5 steering rack is totally different. The mounting points on the steering rack is different. The subframe where it's mounted on is steel, and that's totally different. Also the rack ends are different. The steering connection to the steering rack is totally different. And let's quickly look at the Passat one on this side here. Here we've got a aluminium subframe with different mounting points again. And you can see the steering connection is different there as well. So why it's my biggest fear? It's because I've never worked with the steering rack before. I have no experience with the steering rack. I've never removed one from a vehicle and put back one. It's part of the chassis. So it's got me worried. Are we going to pull it off and do it properly? I'll only know this once we get this removed from the Passat and start getting it fitted there to see step by step what needs to be done on the T5. Also, we can't remove it now. It's a bit of a hold up for now because we need to get the Passat out of the garage. If we remove the steering rack, the Passat will not be mobile, and we won't have steering on the front wheels, which will be a problem to get it out. So in parallel to all the work that's being done on the T5 at the moment, we've got mom's house in the background over here that's been built, and next to the house we've got a second garage that will be the storage garage for VAGZ. And we can't get the Passat in there at the moment because there's a lot of sand that's heaped up in there. It's plaster sand that we're busy with for plastering the walls inside. So we get the plaster sand out, we can then get the Passat moved to the storage garage and then get the steering rack removed. So let's quickly have a look at the storage garage. So that's the new garage on the side of mom's house. This will be the storage. So the plan is to get the Passat in here. But like I said, there's the plaster sand over there. If it's too much, we can't get the car in here. Once the builders use up all the sand to plaster the house on the inside, we can then get the Passat moved to here. Now what we're going to do is we're going to start removing the seats today. That will happen later this afternoon. So I need to get to work. Unfortunately, I still have a daily job that I need to do. But yeah, we'll start removing the seats. And then the carpet and the T6 dashboard and brace needs to be removed, and all that needs to come out so that we can start removing the wiring harness from the T5. So let's get started with that later. All good. Shucks. Let's take this seat out. Okay, we need to take this console. Let's put it on the back seat for now, people. Careful. Okay. Okay, then the two seats are out. I think the next time we're gonna bring a seat in will be when we're gonna do the steering column, line up the steering column. Okay, let's remove all the nuts quickly for this seat brackets. You can do all 8. I think we do all 8 once. Yeah, so we know it's done. Okay, this is so quick. It's like a production line. We've mastered removing the seats in and out. Because I think this is the 3rd time now. That's the last one. Yeah, shucks. Let's take them out. There we go. Shuck. Yeah. Okay. I think we've now mastered this whole removal of this comfort dash. This one here. Okay, I think that should be loose. Yeah, MS. Grab this for us, please. Put this outside for now. Okay, hold that there and then take the radio as well once. So that removed. Take the dashboard out, let's go. Much heavier than the old dashboard, eh? Yeah, it is. You can tap it this way. Okay. Got it. Okay, let's go. Yeah. Okay, T6 dashboard out. Okay, we need to just get those wires out here first. Remember, this was what we had to do the last time. You ready on that side? I'm ready. Let's go. Got it? Ooh, got some rain coming. Or the thunder. Okay, so let's take the brace out. That way. That way. Okay, brace is out. If we quickly have a look here. Okay, so we got the dashboard out, the two front seats out, everything is removed. I can hear the siren is going, so we're busy fasting, so we rushed to get this out. At least we managed to get this done in time. What we're gonna do is, in our next video, we'll be removing the carpet, and then we'll start getting the wiring harness out, and then we'll start maybe getting the brace fitted back on, and we might have to put the seat in to start getting the alignment right when we start bringing the steering column in for the VW Passat. So let's see how that goes. But for now, thanks for watching, and we'll see you in our next video.